nation, this next battle is 3 5-minute rounds in a catchweight bout of 68 kilograms. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 11 wins and 1 loss. He stands 181 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 67.8 kilograms. Representing Nemat Fight Club and fighting out of Grozny, Russia, please welcome Anzor Abdulkhozhaev! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 15 wins and 8 losses. He stands 177 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 67.9 kilograms. Representing Josh Kuch's team and fighting out of Kyrgyzstan, please give it up for Nemat Abdrashitov! Your referee is the Bandit, Decky Larkin.
Huge thanks to Sabarco Car Group, our gold sponsor for this event. That's huge thanks to Khalid Abdul Rahim Group, our gold sponsor.
And there we have a look at the tail of the tape. 23 years of age, the young Russian against 29 years from the Kyrgyzstan fighter, Nemat Abdrashitov.
You forget just how young Anzor is because he's so comfortable and so loose in there. It must be stated that Nemat has had difficulty in the past with southpaws, and Anzor does have a tendency to switch effortlessly.
He did that on cue there, Phil, for you. Switch stances, must have been hearing the commentary, wanted to make you look particularly good this evening. Nice switch of stances there, and we have Abdrashitov in the red corner, Abdulkhozhaev in the blue.
The thing about switching so much is it almost doubles up on your opportunities for different entries into the takedowns, or to keep your opponent guessing with strikes coming from different angles.
I've got to say, looking at the frame there of Nemat Abdrashitov, he's very heavy on top. Those big shoulders, those pectorals, those big biceps there compared to a much slighter Anzor Abdulkhozhaev.
But don't get mistaken, ladies and gentlemen, Anzor Abdulkhozhaev is incredibly strong, freakishly strong.
Very calm and composed there. Kirik, we've had 1 minute so far of these two feeling each other out. What do you think they're seeing? What are they learning about each other right now?
This is the critical moment for elite fighters like this, when they are downloading huge amounts of information from each other on their opponent's reaction time, on how fast their opponent is, because you don't know what somebody's got no matter how much tape you watch until you actually fight them.
Look at the way he covered distance there.
Just snaps that straight right down the pipe, and it's almost as if he's baiting you into a false sense of security by being so calm and then bursting forward.
Covered the distance beautifully. That right hand that he had such success with against Rolando D, causing problems for Nemat.
I like the subtlety of just the little level changes. He brings the jab hand down as if he's going to feint for the takedown and then springs forward.
And again, you highlighted it, Phil, on the walkouts. A very different style to the traditional fighters you would see coming out of the areas like Chechnya or Dagestan. He has the striking as well, and at such a young age. Whoa, what an exciting talent.
Has the wrestling, should he choose to use it if he wants to take you down, but he almost uses it in reverse, not unlike a Chuck Liddell, almost like reverse wrestling to keep the fight standing where he wants it.
Check out Abdrashitov's feints. They're very, very subtle, but they're giving him a ton of information. Every little wiggle of his knee, wiggle of the hip, drop of the shoulder elicits a reaction from his opponent, and he's learning from that. When he throws a shot, does his opponent back up? Does he try to counter? Does he try to block? Once he gets that information down, which will happen sometime in the next 60 seconds, he's going to start to let the hands go.
Those two very heavy leg kicks, and then that opened up the opportunity for the right down the pipe. Very smart.
What I particularly like about that was the way he angled off that straight strike, got out of the way, hit him, stepped to the left, reset his angle. Very high level stuff coming from Anzor Abdulkhozhaev.
And he's constantly in his opponent's face here. He's not standing off them at all. He's constantly, when they move, he moves. And he has this wonderful ability to almost get his opponents to mirror him a little bit.
Oh, big step in, uppercut coming there from Nemat Abdrashitov. What I am impressed with both these fighters is just how loose they are, Kirik, in the striking realms.
This is high level mixed martial arts.
Another inside kick there coming from Anzor. 1 minute 25 seconds left in this first round. A little eye poke there, recognized as well there by Nemat. Didn't step in to make him pay on that.
Just shakes it off, gives a thumbs up to his opponent, and again, it's not that it's intentional, it's just with these gloves being open-handed. You know, you hear ad nauseum when you watch an MMA show. It is one of the occupational hazards of being a mixed martial artist.
Again, Anzor taking the center of the cage, light on his feet. Even just those little steps in and out, look at that. Athleticism, the way he moves is so fluid, and the range he covers. He's put it on display already with shots just like that.
And he's getting closer and closer with that 1-2.
The right hand clipped the temple there of Nemat. Nemat much more aggressive now with the takedown attempt.
Forced to shoot in for the takedown, closing the distance well. Good head position from Nemat, right underneath the chin of his opponent, because where the head goes, the body tends to follow, gentlemen.
And Kirik, when you see a fighter like that change the game plan, there was a little bit of desperation and frustration. He was slightly getting the, Anzor was getting the better of Nemat, but Nemat now forcing the game into a different world.
That's exactly what happened, but that is the definition of mixed martial arts. If you're not comfortable in one area, you take it somewhere else if you can, and it's the wrestling that allows you to dictate where it takes place. If your opponent is a better fighter, you push his hips up against the wall or take him down to the ground, at which point the hips are no longer behind the shots and they no longer are any great danger.
Very nice balance shown there by Anzor to stop the takedown from Nemat, but Nemat did land a nice cheeky little pop elbow just before the break there.
Absolutely, changed it up a little, got some success, much more inside the range there of Anzor. Fantastic fight this so far, just skills-wise, what you're looking at on display, the level they're both bringing in both realms, both the striking and the wrestling. But talk us through some of this action, Phil.
There you see just how cleanly Anzor Abdulkhozhaev covers distance. He just leaps forward. It's not unlike a fencer the way he covers ground. It's very, very clean.
And there we see Nemat getting some word from his corner. A few extra strikes coming in.
Was he getting told off there? Or?
Somebody didn't tidy their room before they came out. But Nemat Abdrashitov, certainly when he got it inside the range, Kirik, a bit more success from him. Would you look for more of that in this second round?
He's going to have a tough time doing it. In Anzor, we're looking at a master of distance management. You notice when shots come in, rather than slipping his head, catching, parrying, he chooses to accept the shot and fade straight back, taking almost all the sting off of it. It's a very dangerous technique, but it can lead to great rewards. I think we're going to see more of it. We're going to see more of world-class distance management.
Round two underway. Nemat Abdrashitov in the red corner. Anzor Abdulkhozhaev in the blue. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Phil Campbell. And Kirik Jenner's calling the action here for you at Brave 47. And it has been action-packed, gentlemen. Just that panning shot coming back to the cage. What a beautiful venue we are in, and what beautiful violence we are witnessing.
Nemat trying to pop up with that head kick there. And like I say, you can see how Anzor is now. He's almost getting Nemat to mirror him a little bit with that in and out style. And if you can do that as a fighter, you can almost then dictate the pace, flow, and rhythm of the fight.
Certainly trying to get him to play into his world. Oof, nice inside kick there from Nemat. Switching stances, that's a tell as well, Kirik.
It is. I'd like to see Anzor throw an outside calf kick to cut down on his opponent's ability to move those feet. I think he's trying just a little bit too hard to land those hands. He's got to put some money in the bank by throwing that shot right there. Beautiful technique.
There we go, one in return from Anzor as well. That's sometimes a tell, Phil, isn't it? That hurt, I want to give you one back.
Yeah, but again, Anzor with beautiful hands. You can see a little bit of reddening up on both the legs of the fighters here.
This truly is a world-class fight between these two. Catch weight of 68 for this bout, but I've got to say, featherweights need to be aware of both of these fighters. Oh, deep, heavy calf kick there coming.
And then, like you said earlier, one in reply.
The outside calf kick hurts worse than the inside, though.
Again, just keeping it range. Nice boxing coming from Anzor. Oh, nearly one from Nemat. Just clipped, glanced, and that's turned the wrestler into Anzor Abdulkhozhaev. Good takedown Can't see what sort of bite on the neck, but he's only in half guard here. Be very difficult to finish this.
He does have a great squeeze on him with 2 wins coming by guillotine, but could
Oh,
be a ninja choke.
ninja choke. Look at
Oh,
this,
that
and
looks-
he's using the cage.
Oh, that looks deep. He goes in and out of position.
Decky Larkin
That
watch
one.
it carefully escape. Huge moment.
Wow.
What staying power by Abdrashitov. And a big shot. Oh, he
Big
locked
right
it.
hand. Wow.
Oh, he's followed him down from the
Looking to
jaws.
finish this. And he's done it.
It's over.
Wow! From the jaws of defeat,
Whoa.
Nemat Abdrashitov takes the win. What happened?
He was in so much trouble with that ninja choke. He contorted his body in a way which was awkward, difficult to watch. But once he broke free, got space, the right hand, my goodness, he made that count against Anzor Abdulkhozhaev. Kirik, what have we just witnessed?
What a moment. I get paid to talk and I am speechless. Phil, walk me through the replay.
So that was absolutely, as you said, coming off that ninja choke that looked deep, it looked fight ending. On the break, lands a beautiful see you later hook, follows up with some nasty, nasty ground and pound, and in the process, scores the biggest win of his mixed martial arts career.
Against such a talent, he was struggling with the puzzle that is Anzor Abdulkhozhaev. He was trying to find a way to win, and he was every turn being met by somebody who just seemed to be in front momentum-wise, skills-wise, technique-wise. But when it came down, power told it all, and that right hand started the beginning of the end. Wow.
Huge right hand on the break, follows up with the ground and pound. You see his head roll back. Decky Larkin forced to intervene, and what a night of knockouts we are having tonight, gentlemen.
Oh my goodness, this is my first taste of the Brave cage, and they are dishing up some caviar, my goodness. And there we have the overhead angle from the knockout from that man, Nemat Abdrashitov.
The Eagle takes flight in the Brave Combat Federation cage and scores a huge win by way of knockout.
Very despondent Anzor Abdulkhozhaev, still so young in his MMA career. No doubt he will be back, no doubt whatsoever. But tonight belongs to one man. Let's make it official. Let's hand it to Carlos Kramer.
All right, Brave Nation, another incredible battle inside the Brave CF47 cage. This comes to an end at 2 minutes and 27 seconds of the second round. Your winner by TKO from Kyrgyzstan, Nemat Eagle